Hey y'all, Conrad Lewis here. Today we're going to take a look at how to build six-pack abs. So to start, what is a six-pack? That may sound like a stupid question, but I think it's important to get down to the nuts and bolts of it when we're talking about building a six-pack. A six-pack is just being able to see the muscle on your abdomen, rectus abdominis, through your belly fat. Therefore, in order to obtain a six-pack, you have to have a body composition low enough to show the muscle underneath. Oftentimes, one of the biggest mistakes I see folks make when trying to shape their stomachs or build a six-pack is by focusing all their efforts on just abdominal focused exercises. Now that may sound counterintuitive, but I'm here to tell you that's not how you get a six-pack. There was a 2011 study done by the Journal of Strength and Conditioning and Research that took individuals on a 6-week program who were exercising 5 times a week, only doing ab exercises, and it concluded that there was no indication of change in the loss of visceral fat or belly fat in these overweight individuals. So you can have the strongest, most well-developed abdomen, but if your visceral fat isn't low enough, then you won't have a six-pack. Now the linear progression from here is to ask, okay, how do I lose my body's visceral fat? While there's no way to hone in on a specific area for fat loss, what you can do is you can lower your body's overall fat composition, and that will in turn lower your visceral fat. So in order to lower your body fat composition, your intake, your caloric intake, cannot exceed your caloric output. So what you're consuming cannot exceed what you're burning. So you want to consistently be at a net negative caloric balance. I like to tell people roughly 500 calories a day, but this will vary based on your starting weights. Now, I go into more detail about weight loss in my weight loss video, which I'll link below. So I suggest you check that out if you're on the quest for six-pack abs or reshaping your stomach. Now, lowering your body's overall body fat composition in order to lower your visceral fat is one factor. The next is making sure that the muscle underneath your belly fat is defined and developed enough to be visible once your body composition is low enough. Now, the best way to achieve this is resistance training with a controlled diet, i.e. resistance training with a consistent net negative caloric balance. In order to really hit this point home, I want to cite a 2015 study that took 3 groups of people. The first group of individuals were just dieting. The second group was dieting and doing cardio. And then the third group was dieting in conjunction with resistance training. The study concluded that the folks who were dieting in conjunction with resistance training had the most favorable changes in body composition. So in summation, the best way to get six-pack abs is to lower your body fat composition and maintain a consistent net negative caloric balance in conjunction with resistance training. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them below. Until next time, keep it rad.